Oh, it is no surprise that I am really enjoying World War III, but why is that? Well, in today's video, I want to talk about what World War III does so well and is so addicting, and that is the gunplay. Now, the gunplay is something that I feel that no other game has touched and is one of the best I have ever played in the FPS shooter. Many will liken it to Rainbow Six Siege, but I think it's actually better. The gunplay is so smooth and so different that each gun is unique. When it comes down to all the weapon attachments and the customization you can do in World War III, bar none to any other FPS shooter. Now, I'm not saying that this is the end all be all, and I really hope that other games do not copy this type of gunplay because it only really works in World War III. Too many FPS shooters try to copycat other games, but this one is really unique and it's something that's very addictive. And I can honestly say that I haven't felt something like this in a very long time. Something that is unique and different. Now, in World War III, there are different types of armor you can put onto your character. There's the heavy armor, the light armor, and the Kevlar, which is pretty much like no armor. And then there's different head armors you can put on. Now, each one of those armors, they weigh down your character, and it makes it different, right? So basically, some armors only protect you against like pistol rounds. Some armor protects you against 5.56 rounds, and some armor protects you against 7.62 rounds, which you guys didn't know. Those are different calibers. 7.62 is bigger than a 5.56 or your pistol rounds, right? And that is something different and something unique, but there's a trade-off. If you wear heavy armor, yeah, it's going to help block some of the bullets in your vital area. Like, say, maybe it's not always best to go for a headshot because that person's wearing level 3 head armor or headgear, just for convenience sake. I know it's not called that, but let's just stick to that. So the armor actually just protects your vital areas, right? And your vital areas are which have like the highest multiplier, where if you get a headshot on somebody, you're going to knock their armor off, but you're not going to kill them. But then that follow-up shot's going to kill them, which is really realistic and really awesome. But not once did I feel that I was cheated out of having in a gunfight. This is more of a tactical open arena shooter, and that's okay. That's what makes this game work. That's what makes this game fun. Now, I enjoy the bigger battle, like Battlefield 2042 or Battlefield style battles, and a lot of people are going to be discouraged by the player count only being 20v20, but I can tell you right now, you're not going to be any short in finding action in this game because the maps are so well that there's hotspots, there's objectives, and there's anything in between. This gameplay just comes down to you, your raw skill of aiming and having good positioning. But then again, it's not always about gunplay or gunfights in this game. It's also about, like I said, positioning and having good positioning. I could pick up a sniper and do well, and by the way, sniping is very fun in this game, but you can't play a sniper running around just quick scoping people. No, that's not how you play the sniper. You play it strategically how a sniper should be. If you're using a AR, which by the way, there are plenty of ARs in this game, you run around with an assault rifle. But say you pick up a shotgun, those dominate in close quarter gunfights. But like I said, not once did I feel like I was getting cheated. LMGs are heavy and beefy, and they have a lot of recoil, but you hit your shots, you know, those matter because they're using a bigger round, and you can't just run around with the LMG and expect to do very well. Place those in hotspots, and you are going to mow down the enemy. It all comes down to positioning. The gunfights, the bullet trajectory, everything in this game is just beefy, and it feels amazing, and that is why I enjoy it so much. And I really hope other games don't adopt this type of style of gunfights and customization, because it really only works, like I said, in this game. Everything that comes down to, like, say if you use an SMG, you're really light, you can run around, you can get to point A to point B faster, but your SMG doesn't do a ton of damage. It's an SMG, you're using a lot of rounds. So if you go up against somebody with the heavy armor, you got to play more strategic. Yeah, you can pull your gun up faster and all that, but that's just how it is. The rocket launchers, the kill streaks, everything in this game, or the score streaks, I should say, the point streaks, everything in this game rewards you, whether you're playing the objective, slaying out for your team, or just running around having fun. And that's the key point in a bunch of games nowadays. It has to be fun. It has to feel rewarding, and it's not easy. There's a learning curve to be well in this game, or do well in this game. And everything about this game, strategically and tactically, just hits a spot that a bunch of other shooters don't hit nowadays. Now, I would not suggest buying this game for the open beta, because guess what? Well, the closed beta, I should say. The open beta opens up in a couple of weeks and everything's going to be wiped. But I figured I'd get as much play time as I can. And like, this is only my second day and I'm still having fun. Gun progression and attachments leveling is really slow, but that's also okay, because you know that if you go against somebody with a fully kitted out weapon, that they earn that. And that feeling of earning your attachments, earning your weapons, is something that, like, again, other games just miss the mark. There's so many guns and so many attachments and so many things to do in this game right now. The only thing that's missing is more maps, and that will come. And that is why I'm so addicted to this game. The gunfights, the gunplay, everything about this game is just different. And I highly encourage you guys to check it out and when the open beta happens, because you're going to be addicted like I am. But then again, not everyone's going to like this game. A lot of people like arena shooters, but there's just so many problems with arena shooters these days that it's just not fun. And a tactical shooter, open arena shooter, is just fun. And I've been enjoying myself a lot lately. Now, I fixed a couple of things, and let me know if you guys want to see a video on how to customize your sensitivity and change some things in the in-game config settings that are just not available in the menu. But it's fun. It's fun. And I know a lot of people are saying that they don't want this game to come to console. I think this game would be just as fine coming to console, but it can't have aim assist. That's another big thing. It can't have aim assist, because then you're just lowering the skill gap even more, and a game like this doesn't need aim assist, even if you're on controller. Yes, you're going to be at a disadvantage, but then again, let the mouse and keyboard players shine. If you're going to have crossplay, that's fine. Have it like Rainbow Six Siege does, where you don't have aim assist, because honestly, all the mouse and keyboard players are getting sick and tired of aim assist, and I can probably say the majority, 99% of mouse and keyboard players think that aim assist is overpowered in a bunch of games. So if this is a game that you're interested in, something that comes down to your raw skill of aiming, positioning, and just outgunning the enemy, hitting those headshots, knocking their armor off, hitting those vital areas, then this game is for you, and I enjoy it a lot. Guys, that is it for me today. Always remember to stay blessed and stay humble, and let me know if you watched it this far in the video, what you think of the current gameplay that I am providing on World War III. Do you guys want to see more, or do you want to just see more Call of Duty? Think about uploading this game on a second channel. Let me know down in the comment section below. Peace all.